Hello, hockey, basketball, and soccer fans. My name is David. I thought I would start this video at 2:21 on the morning of Tuesday, 22nd of August, 2023, North American Eastern Time. What I would do is make this video a response to one put out, earlier this week by the O. Nyquist YouTube man about various off seasons of teams across the National Hockey League. In this video, I'm going to focus on, just briefly mention those letter grades as well as what grades I would give those same Canadian teams. So just to recap, the O. Nyquist YouTube man respectively gave the Flames, Oilers, Habs, Sens, Leafs, Canucks, and Jets grades of D+, C+, B-, C, B-, C+, and B. Thought I would do is maybe give kind of a star rating in terms of out of 10 stars, how many I would give, which is effectively what the grades, what the number grades are, what percentage grades are, given out in courses by the University of Toronto's Faculty of Arts and Science, basically covering most undergraduate courses, bar those offered by professional faculty such as engineering and nursing. So, just to recap, so a grade of an A+, anywhere from an A- to an A+, is excellent. Strong evidence of original thinking, good organization, capacity to analyze and synthesize, so on and so forth. Good. Evidence of grasp of subject matter, some evidence of critical capacity and analytic ability, reasonable understanding of relevant issues, evidence of familiarity with literature. Anyway, so that's a B-, anywhere from a B- to a B+. So that's a grade in a number grade in the 70s out of 100. A number grade in the 60s out of 100, which is anywhere from a C- to a C+, which is considered to be adequate. Student who is profiting from university experience, understanding the subject matter, and ability to develop solutions to simple problems with the material. So basically, kind of like, meeting the basics, so it's like, the minimum, doing the minimum a little bit here. Anywhere from, a number grade in the 50s out of 100 means marginal. Some evidence of familiarity with subject matter, and some evidence that critical and analytical skills have been developed. Well, and then I go to inadequate, which is an F. Pretty much any grade of not more than 49 out of 100. Little evidence of even superficial understanding of subject matter, weakness in critical analytic skills, limited or irrelevant use of literature. So how do I rank the various teams in Canada? What I would do is start with the Eastern Canadian teams. So I'd say that main off seasons, considering the the expected directions of the Habs and Leafs, I'd say kind of around, give them 7.5 stars out of 10. I mean, they're, good. Not, not the best, but could be worse. I mean, the Leafs lost a lot of players in the offseason. They had to go, Treliving went out to replace players. I knocked down the Leafs from a grade of 80 or, of 8 stars or greater because, well, above the cap. Almost $3 million above it, even after including Jake Muzzin and Matt Murray on long-term injured reserve, also known as LTIR. So, yeah, knocking down the Habs. Well, who knows? They did, pretty okay. So, Sanders, the old Nyquist YouTube man, just to recap, claimed had deserved a grade of C. So, yeah, Sens did kind of okay. Not great. Korpisalo is very expensive. He has a modified no trade clause, so that means he can be moved. I mean, they're limited on to what teams he can move without his permission, but it's hard to complain. I mean, Sens goaltending last season was a mess, and I think that hurt them, along the way. I mean, that of Canucks also hurt along the way, but hey, we'll see how the Sens do. I mean, Alex DeBrincat gone, but Dominic Kubalik and Vlad Tarasenko, very good ads, I would say, but we'll see how Kubalik and Tarasenko do. And it'll be very interesting in the Atlantic Division. Particularly with the Boston Bruins and Bruins Bolts having had not the best off seasons for sure. Let's see what happens. I mean, it could be the Bruins and Bolts drop out of the top three. In terms of the Atlantic. Who knows though? I'm not going to count the Bruins out just yet. I mean, yes, they lost in the opening, their 2023 opening round playoff series, but I by no way am going to count the Bruins out just yet. So now I'm going to go to the Western Canadian teams. So I would say the Winnipeg Jets. I mean, I'd say pretty good. The ads of Rasmus Kupari, Gabe Vilardi, and Alex Iafallo for the Kings. Yes. Pierre-Luc Dubois is gone to the Kings. It's going to be interesting to get used to seeing Oilers-Kings games without Iafallo, Kupari, or Vilardi. Did the Kings improve? Maybe they gave up too much. Who knows? These Jets may very well be competitive, but again, Connor Hellebuyck may very well be hella gone come July 2024. No desire to resign, according to him, as of June of this year. Well, he has one season left, and, he has no trade protection, so he has nothing in his contract that prohibits the Jets from trading him without asking him. But we'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting season for sure. Because it would be that Hellebuyck is going to be gone come July. Or the Jets will trade him, who knows? Very interesting to say the least. When it comes to the Oilers, yeah, I have to give the Oilers 6.5 stars out of 10. They didn't get a whole lot better. They didn't get a whole lot worse. I mean, yes, they got rid of some Deadwood. Clem Costin didn't produce against the Golden Knights. Well, got one assist. Kyle Yamamoto didn't do very much. I could go on. A whole bunch of forwards just played 2 or more games and just came up short against the Golden Knights. Just the lack of an effective bottom 6 forward group, and the Oilers are done in. 2 rely on the power play. Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. But yes, of course, among the top 6, Evander Kane definitely was a bust against the Golden Knights. Only had 1 assist. I don't know. I don't understand. Evander Kane did not do anything. Ugh. It's not good. Now, I thought I would do is go to the remaining teams. So, the Canucks, I'd say give them, kind of like a little, I would say the Canucks are, they did make some moves. They did make some changes to the blue line, which they really needed to do. So I'd say, they deserve 7 stars out of 10. Of course, who knows what'll happen. The Canucks have, what appears to be an improved blue line, but again, it's, we'll have to see if they make more moves, because defense was what killed them last time. And I don't know how much they can do about their goaltending, but they're but defense, having Demko is no substitute for having good defense. And we'll have to see how the Canucks do. They did make some moves. Teddy Bluger and center, in the bottom 6 forward group, may very well at that penalty killing, whatever. Who knows? Let's see. And the Calgary Flames, which the old Nyquist YouTube man claimed had deserved a D+. I would say I give the Flames an F. Why do I give an F? Mr. Conroy, Craig Conroy, GM, well, as I go the Faculty of Arts and Science, University of Toronto description, showed quote, little evidence of even superficial understanding of, unquote, the task that he had needed to get right. And that is, but also weakness in critical and analytic skills. Well, yeah, I would have been, by this point, a lot bolder. Go out and say, to those players who are expiring FAs next year, if you want to re-sign with the Flames, you can. But you have until, I don't know, sometime in, I don't know, July 7th, 7th or 8th, 10th of July Mountain Time to decide you want to re-sign for, at least the 2024-25 season. If you don't want to, that's fine. We'll work with you to find you a team on which you want to play. And do that with enough of them and make some moves and steer the team in a different direction. As Danny Briere, GM of the Flyers, has tried to do with a team that that sure as hell needed to be rebuilt. And yeah, the Flyers may very well end up doing quite badly this season, but the Flames needed that direction. I mean, Igor Sharangovich is the only player the Flames have acquired for much more than league minimum. Is that, because I've asked myself, is that it? Is that all? And I'm not alone. I watched various episodes of Locked On Flames podcast, part of the Locked On Sports series of podcasts, and various claims made, various episodes by co-hosts Jess Belmosto and Nick Zararis about the claims just going nowhere, kind of mid, you name it. In terms of whether I see the Flames as a playoff team this season, I don't. Not unless they make more significant moves. As far as I'm concerned, these Flames have had a very underwhelming offseason. And they're thinking, Jed Carr may be thinking, oh, it's okay. We can just coast along and things will just right themselves. They won't, Mr. Conroy. And you know it. So, Flame fans, if you're looking for this team to make a bounce back, I wouldn't bet on it. At least not if the moves that they've so far made turn out to be the only ones. Anyway, I do plan to post various links as soon as I have this video up. If you like the video, make sure you click the like button at the, just a few millimeters from the bottom of the screen. If you want to subscribe to my channel, please feel free to do so. I do try to put out videos at least every other week. And on that note, I'm going to say good night and go Leafs go.